Hi everybody, I hope you're having a great day, and today's video is going to be on this look right here, and this is the look that I came up with for this year's Eid. If you want to find out how to recreate this look in the comfort of your own home, all you have to do is just keep on watching. First we gotta prep the eyes for eyeshadow. Then set the primer with a skin colored eyeshadow. Then add a warm orangey shade to the crease for a bridging color. If you don't have any warm shadows in your collection, go ahead and choose any warm or neutral shade of bronzer for your crease line to add more definition. With a deep, cool, plummy shade like this shade from the Sleek's I Divine All Natural palette, I'm placing the color, concentrating on the color to be the strongest at the outer and the inner corners of my eye, and bridging them right across the section where my eyelid space falls naturally, if that makes any sense. If you don't get what I'm saying, you'll probably understand if you see what I'm doing with the shadow placement.
Essentially, I'm just keeping the pigmentation at its strongest on the inner corners and the outer corner.
Then go ahead and blend out the harsh edges. This will take quite a while, but just keep blending till you no longer see any stark placement of the darker eyeshadows. The midst of the eyelid space is going to be filled with gold glitter, and to ensure that the gold glitter kind of has a more pop to it, I'm placing the Black Bean Jumbo Pencil from NYX onto the centers of the eyelid and gently dabbing the excess out just so that it's evenly spread out, and to ensure that the gold glitter kind of has a very fantastic base to pop against this eye look. And now I'm placing the gold glitter onto the midst of the eyelids, and this is actually in glue form. I find this to be way much more easier and less pigment fallout. While I'm waiting for the glitter glue to dry on one eye, I don't want to glue my other eye shut, and then I will not be able to continue with this makeup tutorial. So while one eye is drying down with the glitter glue, I'm just going ahead and moving on with the tutorial where I'm just chiseling out my cheekbones, the usual contouring areas along my hairline, underneath my cheekbones, and I'm just going to be adding a little bit of contouring onto the sides of my nose because it's Eid, guys. Who doesn't want to look slimmer in all of those Instagram pictures? Once the contour lines are being drawn out, all I'm doing right here is to blend out the edges. This was originally a talk-through tutorial, but to my surprise, this was actually 50 minutes long with me talking, so I decided to do a voiceover instead. Okay, so now moving on, once the glitter glue has dried down completely and it's okay and safe to mess around with the glitter glue, I'm going back with the cool, deep, plummy colors and just ensuring that the colors hug into one another and you don't quite see the harsh edges in between them, and that's all I'm doing right here. I'm picking up some Foxy from the UD Naked Tooth palette for my brow bone highlight. Absolutely love this color. I haven't seen any eyeshadow of this shade before, and it's perfect for under the brow bone highlight. Moving on to blush, I'm picking this very slight chiffony, pinky, corally shade for my cheeks, because I feel like it complements this eye makeup look perfectly. This step is optional, but I'm going to be going in with a very... Can I speak today? Oh my god. I don't have a voluminous thick lash line, so I feel like a super thin line like this one that I'm doing onto my upper lash line will kind of balance out the eye look that I'm doing right here. But if you have super voluminous amount of thick lash line, you can completely skip this step. Once the eyeliner is done, go ahead and give yourself a couple of coats of your favorite mascara onto your tops and your bottom lashes. Now I'm doing the tight line, and believe it or not guys, the glitter glue kind of made my eyelid space a little taut and making this process way much more easier. For the lower waterline, I'm going to be adding this Catrice Cosmetics Kohl Kajal pencil in this greeny turquoisey tealy color, just to add a little color and something to this Eid Glam look. To smoke out the lower waterline, I added a little chocolatey brown shadow. Now that the lower lash line is done, go ahead and give yourself your lower lashes some love and coat them with some couple of coats of mascara. For the lips, I went in with this very pastel-y, pinky, nude color with a hint of coral and just slightly coat my lips with them. I love adding lipsticks onto one another. It kind of creates your very own unique shade, and all I'm doing is adding a little peachy nudie color onto the centers of my lips. The two color duo kind of wash my complexion out a bit, so I'm going in with a lip liner that's more on a mauvey berry kind of shade to add more dimension and kind of bring back color to my face. Okay, and to finish off this makeup look, I'm adding a little highlight to the tops of my cheekbones, the usual places where I want to draw more light into, like the mids of my eyebrows, onto the peak of my nose, the tip of my nose, there you go, and to the cupid's bow as well. Once we have all of that done, this makeup look is complete.
A lot of fun coming out with this makeup look for this year's Eid 2015. And if you do get an opportunity to try this look out, don't forget to tag me on Twitter or on Instagram with the hashtag TheLeiaV, just so that I could go and check it out. Comment and share on my social media platforms. I'd like to wish all of my Muslim friends all across the world a very happy Eid 2015, and for all of my Singapore viewers, a very happy Hari Raya Puasa, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!